up the heat. T-Wil on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Wil, T-Wil, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart with the soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be. T-Wil, T-Wil, taking flight. Falcons and Braves, yeah, we're feeling right. So bring that energy, let the city resonate. With T-Wil on the mic, we're gonna celebrate.
And we are live. Deboe. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, man. Man, hey, you big time, man. You getting big time on me with the intros and everything, bro.
Man,
with the intros and everything, bro. I'm feeling it.
Bro, I'm trying to be like Deboe. You know what I mean? Look, Deboe done messed around and showed me how to do a thumbnail, and you know what I mean? Got me going.
Your boy knows a little. I know a little bit something about things in this world.
You know a lot. You know a lot.
Man.
That ain't even true. You know a lot. Hey, man, I just got one question for you.
Hey, right? For sure. What's up?
Our Braves. Yes, I know. Okay, I'm starting with them damn Braves. Our Braves won the series against Milwaukee.
Yes, we did.
It gave me a little bit of hope.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's cool.
It
was refreshing. Well, I put it like that, bro. It was refreshing.
Yep. We got Jordan in the building, fellas. We got intros now. Got Mariah Carey doing vocals.
I say, man, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, man. He big time, man. He might kick us to the curb, bro.
I'm trying to be like y'all. Whatever. I'm trying to be like y'all.
Might kick us to the curb, bro.
Hey, man, never that. Never, right. Ever. Gotcha. What did you do, Jordan? You all right, man? It's good to see you, brother. I hope all is well. We're about to get banned like
that's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, dog. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. When I do this solo show with T-Wil, I choose my words very wisely, bro.
Oh, wow.
At the very slip of the tongue, it's a rap for your boy, man.
Here we go. We gotta do it. We just gotta do it. We just can't. Y'all just that's what y'all do, man. That's what y'all do. But it's all good though.
All to the G, man. All to the G.
All good, brother. It is all good. So we're gonna start with some Braves trivia, just because damn it, we've been through a lot, and we're gonna start with some Braves trivia.
Okay.
So, which baseball player for the Milwaukee Braves was the MVP of the National League in 1957?
Hank Aaron.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, Hank Aaron, bro. Any Braves fan would know that, bro.
Of course, bro. That's a clown question, bro. I beat you.
Clown question, bro.
It's clown question, bro. It's clown question, bro. All right. Who compiled a 3.06 ERA in 2005 for the Braves?
I could not tell you that.
That is Mr. John Smoltz.
I was about to say John, bro. When did he start? Here's my question. When did he start closing for us? Was that 07?
He closed for 2 years and then came back and started, which is hard. It's not easy to do. Right. John Smoltz is a hell of an athlete, man.
Right.
Hell of an athlete.
Right.
Last question.
Well, who was more of an athlete, him or Tom Glavine? Because Tom Glavine, he did his thing on the hockey rink, bro.
Yeah, he did. I mean, so word on the street about Smoltz is he can do anything. Like he can play ping pong, he can play golf. He's good at everything. You ever met a guy like that could just do everything? And
I can't stand motherfuckers like that.
Exactly. Which baseball player for the Atlanta Braves was the MVP of the National League in 1991?
Terry Pendleton?
Yeah!
Oh shit! I got it! Yeah, I get that!
Yeah,
Your boy! Hey, bro. Hey, the only reason I got that, the 1990s guys blessed me with that. I'm all about the 90s. We said 91. Bro, your boy got it.
I knew you would get it. That's why I put it in there.
My next guess was Sid Bream, which would not be Sid Bream.
It would be, but I knew you would get it, bro.
Right.
Look, anything 1990s, I know you got it. I know you got it.
For
bro.
sure.
I know you
For
got
sure.
it. I know you got it. All right. So the good news, I decided today because the Braves have sucked lately, but you know what? I want to be encouraging because we did win the series against Milwaukee. So I want to talk about some good things about Mr. Ronald Acuna, who
Ronnie.
was 7 for 50. Like he hit 500 in this series. He killed it.
Right.
Look, hey man, Ronnie's hitting the ball great. He's on a pace to hit 40 home runs, and he missed 2 months of the season. Like, damn.
Yeah.
His ground ball rate is at 46.3%, but it is going down. He's hitting the ball in the air more. He's hitting 353 against the fastballs this year. He's not stealing bases, but he's all right. But hey, man, let's talk about just how great Ronnie has been since he's come back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, he's doing his thing. He's found, and this Brewer series, he's finally showing us. Well, the first time he came back, of course, first at bat, legendary, knocks it out of the park with the first at bat. Can't beat that right there. But now we're seeing Ronnie on a more consistent level. You know what I'm saying? Past 2 weeks, 6 home runs. You know what I mean? So this is a Ronnie that we have right here. So, man, with him doing everything he's doing right now, but what my only concern, if I do have any concern, is how long can he keep it up, and will he be on a count, so to speak, where someday Snit may not play him, you know what I'm saying, because he's just coming back. But if the dude's on fire, the dude's on fire, man, and it's just a piece that we need to keep this thing going, bro.
Bro, he's doing his thing, man. He is out there doing his thug.
And the thing, I'm not even, look, bro, the whole fact that he's on a 40 home run pace. And he was out 2 months?
And he missed 2 months. That's insane, bro. That way.
Right.
Season started in late March, right?
Yeah.
And he just came back what about? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he missed the first 2 months of the season. Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, it's insane.
Right.
Insane. But hey, man, that is Mr. Ronald Acuna, man.
He is not, and I see that what he said, he has not stolen any bases yet. I'm not concerned about that in the least.
I'm not concerned. I don't care if he ever steals a base because at the end of the
day, facts, bro, big time facts.
I want him healthy. I don't give a damn if he never, because I just want him healthy. You know what I mean? So hey, let's do it. I got no issue with it, man. It's all good. But Ronnie has been outstanding. Outstanding.
So here's my question to you.
All right, what you got?
Do you think he can continue on this pace?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. 100%. I mean, he was the MVP of 2023. Ronald Acuna is special, man. Ronald Acuna is unbelievably special. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think some guys are just born to play this game, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Ronald Acuna is in rare air. They're just guys that are just different. Ronald Acuna is different. Chipper Jones was different. John Smoltz was different. Mr. Barry Bonds was different. Now, some of you might say, "Oh, he took steroids." Let me tell you why that doesn't matter.
I'm with you. That doesn't matter at least, but I want to hear what you say.
Let me tell you why that doesn't matter. Because on a given night, Barry Bonds. Now, if you're a hitter, you hit 4 times in a night, right? Jordan says, "I'm different." Yes, you are, Jordan. Yes, you are. Absolutely, 100%. It's so stupid. Anyway, he threw me with that. On a given night, you get what, 4 at bats, right?
4 ABs, yes, sir. Yeah.
Barry Bonds would probably see 1 pitch on a given night, 1 pitch, because a lot of times they walked him or they wouldn't give him anything to hit. He would see 1 pitch, and he would focus on that 1 pitch and hit that 1 pitch. It just doesn't get any better than that. Chipper Jones called Barry Bonds the best position player that he's ever played with. Wow. He said it's not even close. So, you know, Ronald Acuna has not done what Barry Bonds has done, but Ronald Acuna is just different. When he threw that guy out at second, I think that ball was clocked at 100 miles an hour. Like, he's just different. Okay? He's special, man. Now, speaking of different, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you know, when I'm afraid, Deboe, I played baseball before. Now, I never played professional ball.
Okay.
But I think the best I could do, the fastest I could hit, maybe 80 miles an hour. Maybe.
Okay.
You throw 98 miles at me, I'm going to soil myself. Okay,
Well,
98
the
miles
average,
an hour
the average human being probably would, bro.
is
Yeah,
fast. Okay,
yeah,
all right. So any pitcher that is 98 or better, I secretly call them "Mama, there go that man again." Okay,
mm.
all swell that in swell. Mr. Schwellenbach here is throwing 99-mile-an-hour pitches left and right, bro.
Yeah,
Left and right. He
right,
went 9 innings yesterday. Are you kidding me? He's had 9 strikeouts in the past 3 games. The last 2, he had 11 strikeouts. He had
right.
9 this one, but he went 9 innings. Talk about different. This dude is on another level, man.
Yeah,
He is
bro.
on another level.
And I talked about that on Twitter yesterday, man. Like, finally, a Braves pitching gym was rewarded with a victory. Because how many times have we seen guys go out there, you know what I'm saying, strike out 12, strike out 11, strike out 10, and come away with the L? That's actually happened to all the Braves starting pitchers. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Elder, dude struck out 12 the other day, lost the game. You know what I'm saying? Before that,
He did
you know what I'm
strike
saying?
out 12 the other day. You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what I said, man. Like we finally had a pitching gym that was rewarded. You know what I'm talking about? And hey, man, to me, he's an all-star, man. You know what I'm talking
Without a
about?
doubt.
Yeah, without doubt, he's an all-star, man. But what he did, the domination, his last pitch of the game, was 98 miles an hour, bro.
That dude was hey, bro. Let me tell you something. Hey, Mama, there go that man again. 98 in the 9th inning, 99
Ninth
miles.
inning, bro.
Like, bro, I don't know what we're on the precipice on, but that dude is different, bro. That dude is different.
Yeah,
Okay?
totally.
Like,
And to my hat to him, man. Like his first ever first ever complete game, for
yeah,
sure.
man. And they just don't do that anymore. Like to go 9 innings, you pretty much got to be a stud. Like you,
Man, when I think about total off topic, dog, and it literally just came in my mind. When you think about complete games, the first dude I think about Nolan Ryan.
oh yeah, oh bro, talk about dip. Let me tell you something, man.
Nolan
I'm
Ryan.
54. Nolan Ryan is probably 70 something. Nolan Ryan could probably throw 95 miles an hour today. I truly believe Nolan Ryan was the first to throw 100. They just didn't have the radar gun back then. But
Right.
I really do believe. And he threw in the high 90s for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean a long time. Like that dude is just different. There's him. There's who's the guy, left-handed guy, throws 100 miles an hour. Older pitcher now. He's the closer for. We just faced him because he kicked our ass. What's his name? Latino from the Dominican. Throws 100. Has thrown it 103. You know who I'm talking about. Damn it.
For who?
Played for the Yankees for a while. Left-handed
I want
pitcher.
to say why I know you're talking about. It ain't Soto. It's the other dude. Man. I know you're talking about. Man.
Yeah, man. But he's still throwing 100. Like he's legit. That dude's just blessed. Nolan Ryan was that way, man.
Nolan Ryan, man. Nolan Ryan lived their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Texas dude, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Texas and played with both Texas major league teams and stuff. And had a mean uppercut as Robert Ventura. When
yes,
Robert Ventura rushed up.
Bring that up,
Robin Ventura learned the hard way. And you can see the look in his face.
Wait, hold on. I got to spotlight you before you tell this story. Hang on, man. Because I know the story you about to tell. Hang on. I got to spotlight you, bro. Hang on.
All right,
I got to figure out how to do it.
That's not me, that's you.
I know. There you go. All right. Go ahead. Tell me.
All right. So for those who don't know, Nolan Ryan, I think he was at the time he just turned 40. He was in his 40s. I think this game happened in 1990, I believe.
Yeah.
The Rangers were playing the White Sox, and Nolan Ryan hit Robin Ventura. Younger guy, of course.
Yep.
Robin Ventura, and back in the day, that's when guys rushed them out. Guys rushing them out, I think is a stink these days. I would love to see more of that because back in the day, it was passionate. Robin Ventura rushes the mound to face off with Nolan Ryan. And the whole time, Nolan Ryan just standing there to look at him. Doesn't flinch.
Did not move.
Did not move.
Did not move.
Nolan Ryan just sat there and look at this young kid rushing him. And that Texas came out in him, though. That Texas boy came out, Nolan Ryan, bro. He put his glove down. Robin Ventura tried to, you know what I'm saying, throw a punch, and Nolan Ryan hog-tied Robin Ventura, put him in a headlock, and went ham on him like you've never seen before. And then the White Sox players they came out, and the first thing they was like, do you want that? Do you want what's happening to Robert right now happen to us? And he gave it to him, and it was one of the classic MLB fights of all time. Robin Ventura versus goddamn Nolan Ryan, unbelievable.
Bro, he whooped that boy's ass.
He whooped his ass, boy.
It's like you say, he
had him in a headlock. Had to, and we all know once you're in a headlock, it's a wrap, bro.
Bro, what was funny was I've never seen anybody run to an ass whooping, but Ventura ran.
He ran to get his ass whooped. He ran to get his ass, and he learned within a second he made a mistake, boy.
It was bad. Hey, if they had this back in the day, when Ryan put him in the headlock, it was at this moment that he realized.
At this very moment, he realized he made a mistake. At this moment, he realized he fucked up.
Bro, he got him in that headlock.
He got me and just went in on his head.
Waylaying on that dude, man. And Ryan was in his 40s. That's the thing. He wasn't a young dude.
He wasn't a young dude. So but he a tough Texas boy. Bro, you don't mess with Texas.
Bro, I'm tell you something. If he did that in his 40s, you didn't want to see him in his 20s.
Boy.
You didn't want to see that.
And the great thing about that fight between Nolan Ryan and Robert Ventura, Nolan Ryan literally went to the very last second, to put him in a headlock and waylay him and go at it. He made it short and sweet.
Bro, he timed that beautifully. What's going on, Jordan? How you doing, man?
How's it going? Good.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
How's that prison life treating you? I'm out.
Stupid. Jordan, have you been completing your assignments, sir? Have you been completing your assignments, sir?
My assignment? Oh, yes, I have.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, just checking. Me and Deboe just looking out for you. Mm-hmm. So, okay. All right.
How's it going?
I have the 94 49ers all completely done. Everything's done with them. 78 Steelers, that's another story. I got everybody's names, but certain players do not look like themselves. Terry Bradshaw's like 5'5" and 120 pounds. So, yeah. So I gotta fix the 78 Steelers. That's all.
It's all good. So for those of you who don't know, on our Friday show, which is an NFL show, we are putting together a sim game on Madden. It's going to be a whole thing. But basically, our first matchup is going to be the 78 Steelers versus the 94 49ers. And we're going to game it out and see who'd win. And it's going to be a fun ordeal. But for now, let's get back to these Braves. So Chris Sale has once again been dominant. And you know what's sad, Deboe, is that Jordan's Phillies sucked lately just like we did, and we didn't gain any ground on them. Like they were I
trust them. They were in a 10-game span, they were 1-9. We didn't gain that one ground on them.
We sucked worse than they did, man. And that's pretty bad because they're a good team and they're not going to go on sucking like that. So, hey, Jordan, we just need for you guys to lose 10 more games. Just, real quick. You can afford it. You'll be all right. Just 10 in a row.
That ain't happening. That's not happening.
Just 10 in a row. Just 10 in a row. But it's all good. No, Chris Sale has been dominant, man. Chris Sale has been his normal self. I'm excited about this pitching staff, but then I think about the bullpen and I'm like, hey. So,
yeah,
we got to get on with the business of getting on. The only guy left to close for us, in my opinion, is Dylan Lee. Mm-hmm. Give me your thoughts on that. And Carlos says, I'm on the grill, fam. Just checking in. Stay blessed, people. What up, Carlo? How you doing, man?
Carlo, what I do, man? Appreciate you coming through. Dylan Lee, I mean, he's the last man standing right now to be a closer. It can't be Iggy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be Iggy. You know what I mean? So bring in Dylan Lee, see what he has. You know what I'm saying? And well, it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, Craig Kimbrell no more. Clearly that, which, you know, it is what it is with that. I still don't know why they bring him up. And the thing about it, and I'm getting off topic right now. They were like, well, he didn't have the stuff that we thought he was going to have. Well, he didn't have that stuff in Gwinnett either. We still brought him up. And so it is what it is with that. But yeah, man, Dylan Lee to be a closer. But the only thing about it, bro, to make him a closer, typically he's a setup man. So who would you bring in to be a setup guy?
Man, Elo Della, whatever his name is, like that's your. It can't be Montero. I know who it can't.
Nah,
be.
Hell no.
I know who it can't be. So it's got to be Ellie De Los Santos or whatever the hell his name is.
Santos, yeah.
It's got to be him. I mean, it's got to be De Los Santos. Probably, maybe Iggy in the 7th, De Los Santos in the 8th, and Dylan Lee in the 9th. That's how.
Or you could say Iggy, Bummer, and Lee. Depending on situation, you're not. So I say Bummer, but you're not feeling that.
Well, no, Bummer's okay. Bummer's okay, but every now and then, you know, Bummer will be bumming. Bummer will be. He'll be doing Bummer stuff, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it could. Look, we got to do something. I'm not opposed to anything. We can't continue to do what we've been doing. We have to do something. Which brings me to my next point, and I think you're gonna laugh. I hope you don't, but I really think you're gonna laugh. All right, so we are 20. I believe we're 29 and 38. We are 9 games out of the wild card. In order to have a chance, we have 96 games left. We have to win at least 60, which is 2 out of 3. Can we do it?
Can we?
I'm asking you. Can we do it?
So here's the deal. Because I saw, you know what I'm saying, the show sheet and everything in the deck, and I looked over it, and I decided to do some calculations right quick.
Okay.
So the Braves right now are 29-38.
Yep.
You posed a question. You brought up, you said if the Braves go 10, if they win 10 or the next 2, they could be in position for a potential wild card push. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if they win 10 out of if they win 10 out of the next 12, they're hopefully within 5 to 6 games of the wild card, right? Trade deadlines in 6 weeks.
Okay.
So
all right.
Go ahead.
So no, you good, bro. Hey, what's up, Jay Black? What's going on with you, man? You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. Right now, as we speak, the current wild card participants, the Giants at 40-28, Jordan's Phillies at 39-29, and the Padres at 38-29. So if we go 10-2, just for the next, like your scenario, 10-2 for those 12 games, will only be 39-40.
Yeah.
So it had to be more than a 10-2 scenario.
Oh yeah, we got to do that 3 times. We got to do that 3 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I will say this much though. We got series coming up, bro, with the Phillies. I mean, was it the Mets, Phillies, and Mets again? I think Marlins sprinkled in. So we're going to be deep in the NL East. Each time you play a team, and Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong. Both of y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Whenever you play a team that's in your division, when you win a game, it doesn't just count as one game; it counts as 1.5. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if we do it, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it, because if you can win series against the Phillies, the Mets, the Phillies, the Marlins, and then get to that point, then yeah, you're gaining ground, bro. But we cannot have a slide where we win 2 out of 3. At this series against the Rockies, we got to sweep the boys.
Yeah, got to sweep them.
You got to sweep them. You had to sweep them.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? Then turn around, play like I said, the Mets and Phillies, etc. You got to keep it going. What we did against the Brewers, hey, that's what's up. But before that, we got swept twice.
Yeah.
And one of the wild card teams is indeed the Giants, who swept us.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta be better, man.
What do you think?
Oh boy. Hey Jordan, I will give you Brewers ice cream banana splits for 6 weeks if you can convince your Phillies to just let them sweep us. We don't have to win by a whole lot. Just
that ain't happening.
Okay. All right. You pull my arm.
Man, he shut that shit down.
8 weeks. Oh, 3 months, Jordan. Banana splits a week for 3 months. Come on. Think about it. No, damn it. It's look. 2 out of 3 games with this bullpen, Deboe. Again, the kid in me is like, sure, we can do it. We can do anything. But the adult in me is like,
bro, yeah. I'm asking the adult T-Will. That's what I'm asking.
Shit. Why would you do that? It's gonna be tough, man. That's an uphill battle. Look, can it be done? Sure.
Of course it can. But for us to get to that point, there would have to be a massive collapse between the Giants, the Padres, and the Phillies. Yeah. And I mean a massive collapse.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Jay Black says you got to offer up free Philly cheesesteaks for the whole season. Free Philly cheesesteaks for the whole season, Jordan, from the restaurant of your choice. Come on.
I already get free Philly cheesesteaks from someone I know. So
damn it.
That's like someone telling us T-Will, oh, so you get free Waffle House for a full year. No, we already got access to that.
Damn it, man.
You get free. You guys get free lemon pepper wings if you know. We already got access to that shit.
Damn it, man. Damn it. I'm doing anything I can. Jay Black says,
hey, Jordan, let me ask you a question. Jordan, you been to Atlanta before?
I have not, no.
No. All right, once you come down here, let us know. We got to take a trip to Magic City,
bro,
okay?
Why you say Magic? Man,
that's a tourist attraction, bro.
Bruh. Okay. Well, I tell you what, y'all hang out at Magic. Yeah, hey, Jordan.
T-Will, you coming, bro? Just tell Kim to come up with the homies.
Bruh, you trying to get T-Will's ass whooped. That's what you trying to do. Come on here and have 2 black guys. What happened? I fell. I slipped. I was sweeping down the steps and I fell.
All right, but it'll just be me and Jordan. Jordan, we'll go back and say afterwards. We'll go to American Deli. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, we'll do our thing, bro. I got you, dog. I got you, bro.
Hey, y'all swing and get.
Oh yeah, you'll go back to Lehigh Valley with a quite experience.
Oh shit, man. Hey, y'all swing by and pick up Uncle T-Will after Magic City. Hey, but bring me some lemon pepper wings though. Look out for your boy. Bring me some lemon pepper wings.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Bring me some lemon pepper wings.
Deboe, have you heard Uncle Phil's cheesesteak? Yes, I have, bro. And actually, I'm gonna do a video there. So, I got other videos lined up. Uncle Phil's in Decatur. Yes, I had heard about that. A couple people asked me about that, man. So. Yeah, man. The only thing about it is I try to keep it on the south side. Jay Black, I try to keep it centralized to like Clayton County, Henry, and Fayette. But nah, bro, I go anywhere any good food is. Like I told Eric Parker, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E, man. He told me to check out Fingers in Snellville. I'm gonna check that out. But Uncle Phil's, no, I've seen a couple of times other food content creators have talked about that too, man. So I ain't never been before, man. If you could, you know what I'm saying, let me know a little bit about it. Let me know, Jay Black, you know what I'm saying, what I'm in for. But I've heard a lot of people say that's some banging ass cheesesteak.
Well, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. All right, guys, we got to switch gears to our beloved Atlanta Hawks. Of course,
I do have some breaking news.
Whoa, okay. All right.
What you got?
Antonio, it's not like huge in terms of like football, but Antonio Brown is being looked at for attempted murder.
Damn. What?
That's according to the Washington Post.
What?
I mean, bro.
The Antonio Brown allegedly
he has survived. He has those vibes, bro. He has those vibes.
He gotta have CTE, man. He has to have CTE. That dude, like,
bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Ever since Vontaze Burfict blew his ass up,
exactly,
he has not been the same.
He has not been the same. Exactly. Hold up. Now, where'd you see this? Hold up.
So he allegedly punched a man, then appeared to grab a security guard's gun and fired 2 shots as he ran towards the man. The victim said he was grazed in the neck. Surveillance and cell phone video appeared to capture the altercation. That is according to Ari Mirov.
Bro.
Damn. Boy.
That dude. I mean.
Oh, wait a minute.
A guy who, in a few years, could have had a gold jacket.
He could, yeah. He was en route too. Yeah, he was en route. He was en route.
Bro, I'm about to share my screen. Hang on one sec. This is breaking news, so this is going to kind of take precedent. That is insane, bro.
But I mean, he fits. He fits.
He does fit. I'm not going to. You're right. 100% he fits. I have no doubt he did it, man. Antonio Brown is wanted on attempted murder charge stemming from a shooting at a celebrity boxing event.
Oh, okay, so it is the same one. So I did watch the footage, and he does do all of that. So,
so everything that they're describing, he actually did that shit.
Yes. There were a lot of streamers at this event. So a lot of people were live streaming everything that was going on. And you see all these different camera angles of everything going down. So Antonio Brown got like tackled by a group of people and who were trying to steal his chain. And then he grabbed a gun out of nowhere. Nobody knows where the gun came from. That's where like recording doesn't know. But we do know that he shoots up in the air and he shoots towards people. So, I mean, good luck getting out of that.
This dude right here, man, he gotta have CTE, man. I mean, he is not like, and not that he was a choir boy before. Like, he's always been a bit of working on my cussing. But ever since that incident with Vontaze Burfict, is that his name?
Yeah.
Burfict? Yeah. Dude's been insane, man. Insane. Like, I really think he does have CTE, man. I mean, we won't know until, well, you know, he's going to the great beyond, but that's wow. That's wow.
Crazy, yeah. That's crazy.
Well,
and they say he was charged. Was he charged?
No, he's wanted right now.
No, but was he charged in murder before or what? Like, no, that's a different Antonio Brown. That's a different Antonio Brown. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. I'm tripping. All right, man. Stop screen. Crazy. Let's get to these Hawks. All right. So I got a mock draft here. We're gonna do about 3 of them. They'll be real quick because I'm only gonna do the the first 2 rounds, and the Hawks don't have a second round pick. So this will go really quick. I mean, quickest ever. So here's what we're looking at. At pick 13, maybe Derek Queen, a center, a skilled big man with scoring and passing ability, though there are questions about his defense and combined performance. The Hawks have reportedly met with him. There's Joan Behringer, another center, a long-term project with physical tools, defensive versatility, and shot blocking prowess. Would need time to develop. And then there's Igor Demine, a guard out of BYU, an offensive talent with the size and passing vision. If his jump shot improves, he could be a tall facilitator. So those are the 3 guys we're looking at pick 13. At pick 14, we are looking at Maxime Renaud. Is that how you name? Is that Maxime Renaud? Whatever. A big man, a power forward / center, a big man who can stretch the floor, create offense out of the post. His draft stock is rising after strong combine performance. We got Cedric Coward, a small forward, an older wing prospect with strong perimeter shooting and length. He has a wide range of evaluation due to limited playing time. And Thomas Sorber, a center out of Georgetown, a player with strong defensive prowess through recovering from a foot injury. All right. So the Hawks need a center. They're going to lose Capella. And I think Onyeka Okongwu is the only center that they have. So at a minimum, they need at least one center out of this draft. Okay. So with that being said, guys, we're going to simulate this. This is going to go quick. I don't even think this will be 5 minutes, but we're going to do it just to say we did it. So.
Cooper Flag to the Sixers.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the number 1 pick?
No, hell fucking no. He's hoping. He's hoping.
Like, Jesus.
He's hoping.
I'm like, man. Wait, no. Who got the? Didn't Dallas get the number 1 pick?
Dallas got the number 1 pick, yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't want to talk. I hate.
Oh, no. Talk about it, because what you about to say, Jordan? A lot of people think. What do you think about that?
Are you going to say it's unfair?
Is there a conspiracy theory?
The conspiracy crowd is singing right now. I don't understand how you trade one of the best players in the entire NBA over the last 10 years.
Right.
And for a bag of chips, not even a bag of chips. A bag of chips is probably worth more than what they got.
Right. And then also, not just trade him, Jordan. They trade him to the Lakers.
To the Lakers of all teams,
one of the most prominent teams that the NBA wants them to win a championship and get rewarded for it. We'll give it number 1 pick.
It's so
Is that how it goes?
It's so stupid because the Bulls had better odds of getting the number 1 pick. And you know what I was saying the whole time I'm watching the lottery? I was like, any odds is great odds. We have the Bulls have a chance, Sixers have a chance. I had a combined 17% chance that I was going to see Cooper Flag on either the Bulls or the Sixers. And of course, a team with worse odds than even the Bulls who were in the play-in tournament. And see, here's the thing. The play-in tournament is awful. We need to just get rid of that.
Get rid of it. Yeah, I totally
if you do
that,
the Hawks will never have a chance getting in the playoffs. Slow your roll, buddy.
The Bulls the last 4 years have been in the play-in tournament and lost.
So have the Hawks.
By having it, you're giving those teams a chance to go to the playoffs and go deep for the playoffs, but that rarely ever happens. Like with the Bulls, we're not talented enough to go to the NBA Finals the last 4 years, and we're also too good to be competing for a number 1 overall pick. So we're in this constant limbo, and nobody wants to play for a team that's in that constant limbo. It sucks. Because the Bulls aren't going to get any better or worse because of this. It's just, and you have a team like the Mavericks who had worse odds than the Bulls of getting the number 1 overall pick, and they just so happen to get the number 1 overall pick after trading one of their best players in franchise history away to one of the most historic organizations in sports history, the Los Angeles Lakers. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating.
It could happen.
It sounds. I'm just saying, bro. It sounds like there should be I-team investigation. To be honest with you,
he said the I-team. He said the I-team investigation. It could happen, guys. It could happen. What up?
Look at you look at you look at all these organizations like the Celtics and the Lakers, and I look at the Lakers right now. I don't see them as a finals threat anymore. I don't see LeBron as that same guy he was 5 years ago.
No, he's 40s. He's in his 40s.
Exactly. And I don't see that. With Luka, I'm like, all right, that changes things. But now they don't have a big man. And LeBron's like, oh, we need a big man. We need a big man. Yeah, you just traded him to Dallas.
You did. You really did.
The whole thing's so frustrating. The NBA, in my opinion, out of the 4 major leagues, the NFL, NHL, MLB, NBA, they're the worst right now. If 10 years ago, if you asked me this question, I would have said, oh, the NBA is right behind the NFL. But they have diluted their brand, kind of like what Disney did with Marvel and all the Marvel content they started spewing out. They thought more is better, but they thought quantity is quality, but that's just not true. And that's what's happening with the NBA is like they're trying to do all this overseas stuff. They're trying to like have all these branding. Like look at the fiasco of the finals. What was that? Last night, where the finals logo was just the trophy on that was projected on the court, and they were getting slaughtered on social media for that. They have no idea they have no brand management skills whatsoever, and it's just so frustrating. And they're like milking Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant dry right now. Like they need to focus on other guys. You have this sensation in Victor Wembanyama that should. I mean, he's international. Him and Giannis, both international guys.
Yep.
That's how you grow your brand outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
But they're still on the LeBron and Steph and KD thing. KD ain't that guy. Like I told you guys before, he's that Nightwing. He's not Batman or Superman. He's not Robin by any means. But he's that Nightwing. He's in the middle. He can't lead a team, but he's so much better than a number 2. He's
a very prodigious fighter.
Yes. So yeah, that's my rant. NBA, you need to hire me for your marketing.
There you go. And hey, when they hire you, because I know you'd be awesome, put in a word so that the Hawks can get Giannis. Just again, hey man, all the cheesesteaks you want, bro. And wait, and all the banana splits. And I mean, if you just pull my arm, I'll send you lemon pepper wings from Magic City like at least once a month, bro. Hey. I mean, come on, man. You can't turn down that deal.
Can't turn down that. Yeah, hey,
that's an awesome deal, man.
Hey,
turn that down.
Seal a deal. Seal a deal.
Seal a deal. All right, hey, Deboe, you ready for the draft? So I'm gonna pick one. Jordan's gonna pick one. Debo's gonna pick one. I don't care who we pick because I mean, shit, it's a mock draft, whatever. So here we go. We're entering the draft. I'll go first. I'll be the guinea pig.
I have no idea who the Sixers just picked.
We can do one with the Sixers. All right, so we got Nolan. We got Thomas Sorber, Asa Newell, Igor Demon.
Asa Newell.
You said who?
Asa Newell.
He's the center from Georgia?
Yep.
Asa Newell it is. Let's go. Bam. That was easy. All right. Oh, and we're on our pick now, and we still got Igor there. We'll go ahead and take Igor. This is going to be over so quick. I must have picked normal. I didn't pick fast. This normally would be over if I picked fast. I don't even think the Hawks have a second round, so this will be, yeah, okay. So we took Asa Newell, who is a power forward and center, and we took Igor Demon. All right. Jordan, we'll let you pick next.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anything outside of any of the prospects outside of Cooper Flagg.
You don't have to. That's the beauty of it. Just pick some guy. Doesn't matter. Just pick some guy. Doesn't really matter. We'll never be in this situation anyway, Jordan. It's all good. Just pick some guy. So we are on.
Sixers traded their pick. That's stupid.
Well, you know.
I know Con Knipple too. Con Knipple, I remember him.
All right, so we got Colin Murray Bowles, Thomas Sorber, Asa, Noah, Igor, Liam, Ben, Cam Jones, Noah, Neek, Carter, Will. The only guys I know on this list are Sorber and Igor Denham because they were talking about him. But you go ahead and make your pick, man. Doesn't matter.
Who's the top guy from South Carolina? Murray Bowles.
Yeah, he's a power forward and a center.
Yeah,
you do worse.
Let's go him.
Go with him? All right.
Yeah. Big guy.
Big dude. Big dude.
Although Ace Anul makes sense. I mean, when you're Georgia Hawks connection.
Okay, so we got Igor right here again. We got Liam, small forward. We got Danny Wolf. Who you got? Who you got?
Let's go Liam McNeely.
Liam McNeely. I didn't need all of that, Liam. Just wanted to draft you, buddy. Oh, I gotta set this thing for fast. Jeez.
Yeah, I think I knew more. Which this is the craziest thing. This shows how much women's basketball has progressed. I knew more about the WNBA prospects of the most recent WNBA draft than I did the NBA draft this year.
Damn, I don't know how I feel about that.
I've never experienced that before. I know Con Knipple, and I watched the whole tournament. I watched the whole tournament for men's and women's. But I knew more about the WNBA prospects than I did the NBA prospects.
All right, this is gonna go so quick.
Yeah, and I also want a Philadelphia WNBA franchise, and we need one of those.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take somebody different here. Although I can't go on a reach. I'm gonna take Colin Murray Bowles out of South Carolina. And then I'm gonna take.
Wait, Jameer Watkins. Is that Juju Watkins' brother?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take Danny Wolf here. I wouldn't mind the Hawks taking two centers. So
Juju Watkins is probably gonna be the top pick in the WNBA draft next year or the following year. She just tore her ACL at USC. That was at the start of the tournament, so I'm not sure how well she's gonna do. But I mean, she's widely regarded as the top women's college basketball player right now.
Deboe, you want to give it a quick one too? I know you picked the first one on the other one. You want to pick both this time?
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Just
let's do it.
I'll pick the first person I see.
Hey, man, it ain't our money. It's just a pick. Let's just, All right. Who you got? You got Kasparis.
Yeah.
Point guard, shooting guard. You got Colin Ray. You want me to scroll a little bit more so you can see everybody?
For me to scroll guys, I have no idea who the hell they are. Yeah.
Who you picking, dude? Who you
first
got?
Guy, yeah, the first guy, yeah.
All right, we'll take him. All right. You probably need a center here. So Ryan Krellbrenner, Rocco Zikarsky. I don't know any of these dudes, man, but we need a center, so pick one.
Yeah, you can pick Rocco.
Cool Rocco.
Guy. Awesome guy.
Rocco.
Awesome guy.
Rocco.
Huge social media influence.
Sounds like he doesn't like take-home pizza. It's got to be authentic for Rocco. All right. That's enough of that. All right, bro. We are at the point in the show. Well, we got a few more Hawks things. So We're not going to do the Giannis thing. That's been done. We're not going to do the Kevin Durant thing because Jordan's just like, Kevin is Nightwing, and I don't even want to get into it. Here's what I want to know. And this is to you, Deboe, and you, Jordan. Can the Hawks take their pick 13 and pick 22 and trade up? There's a 7-foot center. His name is Colin Malawach. Maybe we can take pick 13 and pick 22 and go up to pick 8 and get him. Do you think we should do that, or do you guys think we should just keep our 13 and 22 and go from there? In other words, is this guy Colin Malawach worth it? Now, the reason I say that, he's 7 feet. He can play some defense. He's decent. Is he 100% ready? No, but he'll probably go in the top 10. Deboe, Jordan. Deboe, give me your thoughts on it.
If you think he's decent, I'm with it.
All right. Well, like I said, we only have one center. And Okonwu, I don't want to say he's undersized, but he's kind of undersized. We could do with a 7'3" center. Oh, by the way, man, this just made me think about this. Did you guys see that prospect who switched from Georgia to Alabama? That dude is 7'4".
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
That dude's nuts.
Bro, 7'4"? Shit, I hope the Falcons get him. Sorry, working on my cussing. But shit, I hope the Falcons get him. Deboe, can you imagine? He's a tackle. Bro, he's 7'4".
Hey, as long as he has the right technique, I'm with it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the only tall person I can think of who did his thing as a tall guy in the NFL was Ed Too Tall Jones.
Yeah, I remember that.
Offensive line.
I know Jordan don't want to hear it, but okay.
Offensive line's so weird with height. Like, you can't be too short, but you can't be too tall. Because
right. You gotta have leverage.
Yeah. That's the main thing. You need that leverage. I mean, like Jason Kelce was undersized, but he used that leverage. That was the key to his game. I mean, he probably had the best leverage of any center during his era. I mean, you could convert him to tight end, do like a reverse Jason Peters. Even use him as blocking tight end. Do what Darnell Washington's doing with Pittsburgh. Darnell Washington's a great blocking tight end, but he's got stone hands.
He does have stone hands. All right. Anyway, it just made me think about it. I saw it today. I can't find the story, but that dude's awesome. All right, so the Hawks hired Bryson Graham, Senior VP of Basketball Operations, Peter Denwittle, Senior VP of Strategy and Analytics. Deboe, I know we've been in Atlanta a while. We know the history of the ownership. You got a whole lot of chefs here, man. You think they're going to get along, or you think it's going to be more of the same? Like, Tony Ressler, in my opinion, needs to, step back. But give me your thoughts on this.
I mean, Tony Ressler, he's not going to step back. We can end it right there. I mean, he ain't gonna step out. He always wants his hand in the pot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about neither one of these gentlemen, but if they can come in here and bring consistency, I'm with it.
Yeah, well, supposedly they are good at what they do. They're going to be paired with our GM.
I mean, the only thing about it, the only thing that pisses me off is the organizations they're coming from. They're not coming from organizations that are winning cultures.
Yeah.
Where they coming from?
Hold on, I'll tell you. I think Bryson came from Did he come from New Orleans?
One of them comes from New Orleans, yes.
And I want to say Denwittle. Did he come from Philly, Jordan, or where did he come from? Did he come from Philly?
The name sounds familiar.
Let me see.
As soon as you said it, sounded familiar.
Yeah, he came from the 76ers. He came from Jordan's neck of the woods.
What was his role on the Sixers, and how long was he on the team?
Executive VP, I think.
How long was he? Do you know how long he was there for?
I'm about to look him up. Give me one sec. Give me one sec, brother.
I mean, in terms of our front office, Sixers have not had a great front office for the last 15 years.
All right, so it's he was there from 2020.
2020, yeah.
He was executive vice president of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not a great time. Since 2020, it's been downhill for the Sixers. I would say it all went downhill, I think, after Jimmy Butler left. Like this team had so much potential, and then you lose like a guy who molded a lot of the players. But our front office in general in Philly has just been terrible for the last 15 years. I mean, our scouting has been good, but the front office has been the reason why all these players didn't work out, or they go on to other teams and are so successful. Look at what TJ McCollum's doing with the Pacers. I mean, you look at all these former Sixers players going on to other teams and finding success. I mean, the scouts clearly were doing something right, but the front office guys and the coaching had no idea what they were doing.
So, not a ringing endorsement for Peter Dinwiddie. So, Deboe may be right. It looks like he's right. Neither one of them is from a winning culture. Wow. Fun times abound. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Deboe, you think we're keeping Karis LeVert?
We have to.
We absolutely have to. Jordan, you think the Hawks are keeping Karis LeVert?
I think so.
Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, you know what? Oh, okay. One more thing. Two more things. So the Knicks asked for permission to interview Quinn, and they were told resoundingly no, which means the Hawks just love them some Quinn. Deboe, Jordan, how do you think Quinn is done in his time here? He's going to his fourth season now? How do you think he's done? Deboe, I'll start with you. If you had to evaluate, and I understand the roster that he had and the turnover, but give me your thoughts on the job that Quinn has done.
I mean, he's done with, you know what I'm saying, good with what he's had. But again, the past 3 seasons playing. So, I mean, where's the progression at? I can ask you that question, T-Wil. Where's the progression at with Quinn Snyder?
You know, it's interesting. If you'd have asked me that question before JJ got hurt, it would be a totally different answer. Mm-hmm. But once JJ got hurt, it was more the same, man. It was more the same. You know, sometimes.
Well, I mean, the past season aside, what about the previous season?
Oh no, we sucked. I mean, you're 100% right. Now, I got to be honest. When JJ was in there, our defense was progressing. Mm-hmm. But the problem with JJ, and the reason I'm willing to trade JJ is the knock on him is he can't stay healthy, right?
Right.
So, I don't know, man. I think Quinn's a decent coach. It's just, unfortunately, in basketball, you know, you can have the best coach in the world, but you got to be able to get players to come here to Atlanta. You have to be able to get players. You got to be able to get your Giannis's. You got to be able to get your Durant's. It doesn't have to be Nightwing, but someone of his ilk or better to come here. And for whatever reason, ownership, they just have been unwilling to come here, you know? And that, to me, that's what we have to figure out. You can bring all the GMs, all the whatever, but if the ownership isn't right, it's not going to happen. So, just my thoughts. I heard a rumor that the Kings and the Hawks were talking about sending Trae Young to the Kings. I'm going to give that no validity. I can't see it. I can't. For what you would get back for them, I just can't see it. But I don't know. Jordan, Deboe, you guys think this rumor has legs, or you think it's total BS?
I heard that same rumor. The Kings are trying to get like a star right now on that team. And I don't think it's the Hawks presenting it. I think it's more the Kings. I heard the Kings were talking I don't remember who the other team they were talking to was. But it's more the Kings trying to negotiate with other teams. I don't. I mean, I don't see the Hawks doing it, but I mean, the Hawks and Bulls are kind of in the same spot. We keep making the play-in tournament. We will sometimes have like a really good star. I mean, I got to watch Zach LaVine. I mean, Zach LaVine was awesome, but just we're in limbo right now. You can't like you need to get that star like you're saying, that Giannis, that KD, because then that'll attract other guys, right? Yeah. And welcome to the LeBron effect. You get a star and that attracts other stars. And if you don't have a star and you're constantly not going for the number one pick, but you're not going for a deep playoff run, you're kind of in that like
limbo, which we've been in for the better part of 10 years, with the exception of a year or so. So I mean, you just described it. It's mediocrity at its best. You know, you got one star. You're good enough to maybe every 10 years make a deep run, but outside of that, it's difficult to maintain, man. So I don't know, man. I love my Hawks. I love my city, but they I just don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. We'll see. So let's shift gears here. Let's talk about these beloved Atlanta Falcons. Saw an article on how they're doing in camp, and I thought it was interesting. So Jalen Walker, according to the writer of the article, is a professional. He's ready from day one. He's a starter from day one. He knows how to rush the passer. He knows how to get around the tackle. He knows how to practice. He's a pro. So thus far in practice, Jalen has been given A1. James Pierce has been described as raw, right? Raw talent. He's got some rough around the edges, but he's got some stuff to rough around. Now, to work around, I'm sorry, or work out. The interesting piece to me in this whole scenario is Xavier Watts, because Xavier Watts wasn't on the field during 11-on-11 drills. He was off practicing to himself. Deboe, Jordan, I'm going to throw this out to you. I know it's early, but does that mean anything? Because supposedly, I'm hearing from multiple sources that Xavier Watts is supposed to start, but I don't know if you're a starter, if you're going to be off to the side when they're running the starters in 11-on-11 drills. Deboe, give me your thoughts on this.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's a first camp session. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have no idea why he was on the sideline. He didn't fit. I mean, he was on the field for those times. And one thing, like I said, bro, one thing that me personally, even if the Falcons brass told us why, I wouldn't trust it, because they're very hidden. And that's what it should be. I mean, they're going to tell you why he's not out there. Yeah. So, but it's a first camp session. So I wouldn't read too much into that. What do you think?
I tend to agree with you. I tend to agree with you. It is the first camp. Look, you don't know if he has an undisclosed injury. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on. But it was interesting that Billy Bowman was on the field in the slot for 11-on-11 drills, and was showing up and showing out. Jordan, Xavier Watts not being on the field, you think it's a big deal, or you think it's much ado about nothing? Give me your thoughts.
First thing I thought of, did he sign his contract yet?
Do
you know?
I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question.
Because if he didn't sign his contract,
all the Falcons rookies signed the contract.
All of them did? Okay. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, with rookies, like, you kind of expect them to be starters, like in a weak position group, but like they end up starting off the year as a backup, right? We saw that like with the Eagles. I saw that with Devontae Maddox was our starting slot corner week one. A couple weeks later, Cooper DeJean started, and for the rest of the season, Cooper DeJean was the starter. It's very possible Watts starts the year off as a backup, and by week 2 or 3 or 4 or after whenever your guys' bye is, he comes in as a starter. That's probably what it is. It's possible there's an undisclosed injury. That's another thing.
Okay.
But I wouldn't get too worried about it right now.
Okay. Deboe, give me your shocker, right? So every year there's a guy that makes the team that you don't necessarily expect to. There's a guy that gets cut that you don't necessarily expect to. Deboe, give me your potential shocker for the 2025 Falcons. We got a hot take coming up, Deboe. What you got?
I will have to deeply think about that. You can't. I mean, how are we going to think about that when they haven't even put a pass on yet?
I don't know. It's fun. Okay, I'll give you mine.
Well, who is yours? Yeah, that's one I want to know.
I think I legitimately feel like Troy Anderson may be a casualty because he can't stay healthy. And I'm not saying that definitively. And I don't mean him any disrespect. Look, when Troy's healthy, he's good, but he hadn't been healthy.
Right.
You got some other linebackers now.
I.e. Devon Diablo.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, look you can't make the club from the tub.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's for me. And then on the offense, maybe Casey Washington. I don't know. If Nick Nash makes it and you're going with 6, it's not a whole lot of room, right? So
right.
we know Drake is gonna make it. We know Mooney's gonna make it. We know Ray Ray's gonna make it. We know Kadero Hodge / special team superstar is gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the special teams dude we signed, Deboe?
The receiver.
Yeah.
It slips my mind, bro. It slips my mind, to be honest with you. The small guy, yeah.
Yeah. Sign him. That's 5. So if you're keeping 6, that comes down to Casey Washington and Nick Nash. If Nick Nash makes it, bye-bye Casey Washington. So I don't know. Again, that's not definitive. Mm-hmm. Those are my thoughts. Jordan, do you see any surprise cuts for this Falcons team? And if so, who?
I don't think I do. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna say this, and don't take this the wrong way. I mean, you can take it the wrong way, but it's the Falcons. I mean, the Falcons are kind of in a spot like coming off of last year where, like, you need players at a lot of different positions. They're not like extremely like the best in the league at one specific position. So, and they're not necessarily the worst. They're kind of they're in a great stage of like having Penix and having that young mind. You can build around him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't expect like a surprise cut this year.
Okay.
I mean, if for some, I'll throw this out there. What was Leonard Floyd's contract? 1 year? Was it a 1 year deal?
It's a 1 year deal, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1 year deal.
If for some reason both rookies look fantastic, and they're like, you know what, we don't even need Leonard Floyd. It's possible that you just don't use Leonard Floyd. I don't think that'll happen because I think Leonard Floyd's a great. He gives a great opportunity to those rookies for experience. Leonard Floyd has, for the last however many years since he was with the Rams, Bills, 49ers, has been a great presence. He hasn't necessarily been the best player on the defense, but he's been someone that rookies can learn from. So I think that's someone that's a great piece to have. But if both rookies, like throughout the preseason, again, multiple sacks a game, they're playing nuts. I wouldn't be shocked if Leonard Floyd was cut because you can cut him because he's only on a 1 year deal.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, guys, got a little Falcons Jeopardy. Remember the rules of Jeopardy. You have to answer in the form of a question.
Okay.
Number one, on March 16, 2023, who signed a 2-year contract with the Atlanta Falcons?
Who is Jesse Bates?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I'll give you a hint. Second stringer. Plays offense. Quarterback.
Who is Kirk Cousins?
Quarterback. Second stringer. 2023, not 2024.
Who is Marcus Mariota?
No. Who is Taylor Heineke?
Oh, that's my boy. Shout out Taylor Heineke. Dude won me.
Of course he is.
Dude won me my fantasy league. So get this.
Oh, for real?
I have a story with Taylor Heineke. So the year was I think it was 2018, right? I had Carson Wentz on my fantasy team, and I had another quarterback. Oh, I had Josh Allen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Josh Allen's having his first breakout year. Wentz got hurt, so I didn't have a backup quarterback. And Josh Allen was playing the Patriots, who had the number one defense in the league. So, and I'm headed into the championship matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't trust starting Josh Allen against the number one Patriots defense. I don't care how great of a year he's been playing. So I decided to roll the dice, pick up Taylor Heineke, who I'm pretty sure played the Atlanta Falcons, had a solid game.
Well, he's with the Commanders, right?
Yep. He beat us twice with the Commanders. Yeah. Damn it.
He was with the Commanders, but at this point he was with the Panthers. For one game alone, he started his entire time with Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I started him in that game, and he helped me win my championship that week. Shout out Taylor Heineke. That's my dog.
Let me tell you something. I got a story about Taylor Heineke. So me, Jack, my brother Eric, Bodie, and a bunch of other folks went to a Falcons practice last year in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So when the players leave, sometimes players, fans will call them over there and they'll come, sign an autograph or talk or whatever. And Jack is known in that stadium, so he usually can get a player to come over. So Taylor Heineke's walking off, and we're like, Taylor. Taylor is having none of it. He is ignoring us. He wants nothing to do with us. And then a fan next to us says, "Hey, I'm from the Commanders. I'm a Commanders fan." He turns his ass right around, comes on over there.
Wow.
Yes, he did. I could not believe it. I was like, wow, Deboe, the next time you're on One Time for the Fan, ask Jack about that, because it happened. I wouldn't.
That's some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad we cut his ass now.
Yeah. So, all right, next question. What place did the Atlanta Falcons finish in their division in the 2022 NFL season? Here's a hint. It's not first.
Clearly.
So it was probably third or
second place.
Third.
If you're not first, you're
last.
You're last. These are my kids, Walker and Texas Ranger. That's right. We finished last place, 2022. All right. Shout out to Will Ferrell. Love him in Ricky Bobby, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, one of my favorite movies. Dinners for winners, Daddy. Dinners for winners. Okay. What nickname have the coaches and players given Atlanta Falcons owner Arthur Blank? What nickname? Here's a hint. There was a show with Kevin Bacon's wife, I can't remember her name, on TNT that started in 2005. It ran for about, I want to say 6 or 7 seasons. Good show.
I was 5 years old, so.
Damn. Okay, Jordan. It was. I'm sorry about that. I'll give you a hint. Her name was Brenda Lee Johnson. Brenda Lee Johnson. She was a cop in LA. You guys are killing me. It's The Closer. The name of the show was The Closer, and Arthur's nickname is The Closer, ironically. I guess because in pertaining to signing players.
I've never heard that before. Who calls him that?
I don't know. I guess the
Before
Falcons,
you just said that, I've never heard anybody
I
call
never heard it
Arbitron
either.
closer.
I never heard it either. I never heard it
T-Wil
either.
calls
I don't
him
know.
Where the source come from?
Falcons trivia.
T-Will's mind.
Stop it.
T-Will's crazy mind. Yeah, I've
Stop
never.
it.
This is the first time I've ever heard anybody call.
Stop it.
Have you, T-Will? Have you ever heard somebody call Arbitron closer?
I never heard it before. It doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't.
Well, why
mean
would he call him?
You've never heard anybody say that, but you think it's true.
I've never heard. You know what? I've heard them call AJ the close because AJ take him to dinner. It's like, who he? AJ closed Jesse Bates, right? Didn't he?
No,
And Justin Simmons or something like that.
no, that was Grady
You sure?
at dinner, right?
I thought it was AJ.
The infamous dinner.
Yeah.
No, Grady Jarrett went when he was with them, and he said, "We're about to do great things. We're going to do it with you or without you." And that's what Justin Simmons. Next day, he signed with the Falcons.
Damn, we shouldn't have let him go. Shit. Okay. All right. Hey, last thing. You know, since my boy Deboe loves R&B, give me the top 3. Deboe, give me your top 3 BET Awards show performances of all time. Jordan, I don't know if you watch the BET Awards, but if you do, you don't.
I don't watch any award shows.
All right, cool. Then you will just be a bystander on this one. But Deboe, give me your top 3 or top 2, whatever you got. Best BET Award show performances of all time.
I mean, I'm going with one, and which was Quavo and Offset getting back together.
Okay, that's fair. So for me, when Whitney Houston accepted her Lifetime Achievement Award, I love Whitney Houston. She's one of the 3 people that the first time I heard her voice, I was mesmerized. It was her, Mariah Carey, and some other unknown singer that is, gone into squalor somewhere, but just, it moved my soul. But I'll say Whitney Houston when she accepted her Lifetime Achievement Award. Chris Brown's tribute to Michael Jackson in 2020. I
watched that.
Shout out.
A good one.
There you go.
Love that one.
There you go. Shout out to Mike, wherever you are, dancing the Thriller in heaven. And then Kanye West and Yolanda.
You said that's a Thriller in heaven.
It's a joke. You're right.
Heaven, yeah, Thriller is very kind of demonic, but he's dancing with that's in hell. Okay, all right, okay. Proceed. Yeah, Mike's in heaven right now. Hey, Mike's in heaven right now. T-Wil doing it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jesus would love that. Proceed.
I can't.
Lamar Johnson, give him Deboe thinking the same thing. Yeah. Mike's in heaven right now.
So, guys, for those of you who don't know,
he's up in heaven doing that, and our mighty Savior Jesus Christ, he just loves that. Okay.
Poor choice of words. Lamar Johnson is one of my very best friends in the world. I love this guy. I met him in when I was 14 years old in biology class. We did a rap on lipids, and we've been best friends ever since. So
that's what's up.
As a matter of fact, the intro song was his handiwork. As a matter of fact, and the outro, because the outro is AI, but it was all Mr. Lamar Johnson. But I mean, okay, I didn't mean with the creatures. I just meant like dancing. But you're right. Poor choice of words. I'm sorry. And then, ironically, Kanye West and Yolanda Adams, Jesus Walks in 2004. So those are my 3 favorite performances. I just keep laughing at what you said. That was funny. Okay, my bad. And look, I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. Jordan, myself, Deboe, we all text during the week because we have a show on Friday, and hell, half the time if I could get Jordan here, he's here on Thursday. So Jordan's a member of the family, Deboe's a member of the family, and we text all the time. And what you guys don't know about Jordan is the king or at least one of the kings of spreadsheets and documentation. Like, he could make a spreadsheet, deal cards. He's awesome. And I just wanted to take a moment to give him his flowers, because Deboe mentioned something in the chat, and I thought, you know what, he's absolutely right. Jordan is always doing the spreadsheets and the documentation for the shows that we do on the NFL. And I just wanted to say thank you, brother, and also give you a moment to shout out your channel, which is Old Legacy, which you do stuff like that all the time. So, Jordan, tell them about what you do, brother. Tell them about who you are.
Yeah, thank you both. It was really awesome to see that. Old Legacy, I started Old Legacy when I was 16, but we went by NFL Breakdown Daily, which is this dumbest name you could ever come up with. Since then we went by the Gridiron at one point, which we focused on football, and then we had different pages for other sports. But a couple years ago, we went by Old Legacy. It combines the prefix "old," which means beyond, and the legacy part is legacy. So because we want to go beyond just the legacy of sports, we want to educate people on the past to teach them about the future. I think there's a lot of stuff we can learn about the history of sports that can help people grow and become better athletes in the future. So that's my main goal with Old Legacy, is to educate people on sports. That's my opinion's not necessarily the right opinion all the time when I'm doing my top 10 lists. I had some interesting words given to me over the last couple weeks. My top 100 teams. Some stuff that got banned immediately. I was insulted. I was given racist remarks. I was given.
Damn! Wow.
People
are that serious about that?
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of stuff that I just can't say. I can't say any of the comments here.
Wow. That's crazy.
But it's never. I always look past that. When I was 16, 17, I was very insecure about those. But now it's just like, all right, some people are mad on the internet. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I make top 10 lists using spreadsheets like I have. I've shown you guys, I've made other videos. I use what I call projected statistics. It's a formula I calculated which takes a stat from any given year, now a basic stat like passing yards, passing touchdowns, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, and it's a percentage-based formula that takes the percentage of that person's, let's say, yards passing for that given year and figures out what it would be equivalent to this most recent 2024 2025 NFL season.
Yeah.
So a lot of my lists now go with that because I think that's the best way to compare eras. That's the one thing every debate I've ever had with someone is, well, it was a different era. And I wanted to figure out a way to solve that. And I've taken calculus and statistics classes, calculus and statistics classes to help me teach myself on the spreadsheets and formulating graphs and projecting numbers. And this was something that I learned in statistics class, and I showed it off in sports. And I use it probably every day. Actually, before this, I'm making my top running backs list. So I'm trying to take projected stats from a given era. I shared with you guys what Jim Brown's per season stats would have been projected to the NFL today, which is insane. He would have averaged 2,000 scrimmage yards a season. I love this so much, and I want to share this with everybody. I think it's awesome.
And tell them how many subs you have on Facebook, Jordan.
We have 88,000 on Facebook. 88,000 about.
That's a lot. It's a lot, man. Well, hey, number one, Jordan, you are an amazing person, first and foremost. And I just wanted to thank you, bro. And so is Deboe. You guys are both. You guys keep me grounded. They're really bad to me away from here. They're kind of bad to be on the show, but they're really bad to me. So, just to kind of let you guys into my world, I will text them at 7 in the morning. But so what? I'm excited, and I'll be like, guys, our
6:30.
Our show did this many numbers, and Jordan will be like, great. I'll send him 10 messages. Oh my God, we're at 187, 195, 235, and he'll be like, great. So
nice.
Anyway, exactly. That's what he did the last.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Deboe won't say anything. Deboe would
I'll get you when I get to it. That's my thing.
Would not say nothing. I don't care. Deboe will be like, whatever.
Awesome, bro.
I'll get an awesome bro from Deboe like at 6:00 at night. Deboe is not gonna change whatever he got going on. But guys, man, it's just been fun doing this shows with y'all, and I wanted to take the time to acknowledge that. Deboe, you're 100% right. Thank you for pointing that out. And hey, man, let's just keep this thing going. So, with that being said, guys, we got to get out of there. Got to get out of here. Jordan, you told the folks where they could find you. And Jordan, when's your next show? Because I know we were supposed to have a show tomorrow night, but guys, I'm sorry, I got to work things. So Jordan and I will do our Batman: The Dark Knight Rises on Friday evening. And do you have any shows between then, Jordan, or no?
You mean Saturday?
Friday evening.
Saturday. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm like, I'm at work.
Oh man. Sorry about that. Sorry. I meant you guys know what I meant. All right, Saturday evening. Thank you. But Jordan, do you have anything before then, or when's your next Otegacy show?
I don't have anything quite yet. I was actually thinking about seeing a movie tomorrow. I was trying to figure out which movie. I'm still thinking about it, but
what's out there? What movies are out now anyway that you would go see?
So there was 3 movies I was thinking of. Karate Kid Legends, and I've watched all the other Karate Kid movies. I watched the show that they did on Netflix. I haven't heard great things about it. I heard great things about a horror movie called Take Her Back, I'm pretty sure it's called. Heard fantastic things about that. I might end up seeing that. And then there was another movie that just came out, but I don't remember what it was. I think I'm probably going to go watch Take Her Back because, yeah, I've heard great things about it.
All right. Well, cool, man. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do. Deboe, you did your show the other night on the 90s. And I know I was there for the first one. It was great. Tell me how it went, bro, or tell us how it went and tell us about it.
It went awesome. And me and my brother and an old high school classmate. She was awesome, man. And we had a great time, an awesome time. You can go on Deboe Vibes on YouTube. We talk about the 1990s R&B, our top 5 albums of the 1990s R&B. And come through and check it out. And let me know what y'all think. And
so for fair warning, when Deboe says he's a twin, it's like watching Sinners all over again. They have the same voice. They both have beards. It's like watching Sinners. It's like Michael B. Jordan if Michael B. Jordan was Deboe.
To my old school heads, like Tomax and Zaymont.
Yeah, man.
Do y'all know what that means?
Sinners, Michael B. Jordan.
Y'all know that? Yeah, hold on, no. Y'all know what that means? Tomax and Zaymont.
I have no idea. No.
You don't? No, you know?
No.
Okay, the Crimson Twins from G.I. Joe.
Oh, you're right about. Oh my God, I forgot about that. You're right. You want to know something funny?
Y'all lost cool points on that one, bro.
You're right, but you want to know something funny about G.I. Joe? Nobody ever died, Deboe. What the hell? Nobody ever died. Nobody.
That's a good point, bro. You got bullets flying all over the damn place. No one ever got shot.
Nobody died.
I mean, bullets flying
everywhere. Every episode, nobody dies.
You mean they were that bad shooters,
bro?
No one got corrupt, bro.
Yeah, bro, clearly an excuse to sell Hasbro toys. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
As opposed to Robotech, who they didn't care. They killed anybody.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of Robotech, every episode somebody's getting it. But all right, hey man, Deboe, I know you got any food shows coming up this weekend or what?
Do I ever on Father's Day? I got one coming up. It's gonna be a special one, and can't wait to do it. And it's gonna post on Sunday night. But I'll probably do one beforehand though. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. All kind of food around here, man. Great eateries and everything. I showcase and I love it.
Amen. Amen.
And like I said, when Jordan come down here, man, Magic City, man, lemon pepper wings, let's get it, boy.
Hey, just don't forget about T-Will now. Y'all just
Yeah, come through. Yeah, come with us, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I cannot go to Magic City with you because I'm afraid of my wife. Lamar knows my wife. She has
duly noted.
I'm just saying.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
You trying to get me hemmed up. Let me tell you something, Jordan.
We don't want that, man.
Ever since Deboe grew this beard, look, Deboe was already a chick magnet, but I think his profile is going through the roof now. So he got a whole lot more confidence now. He just let's go. You know what I mean? I wish I could grow a beard, man.
No, we don't like you told us the situation. We don't want no one walking up to you 35 feet here and there. We don't want that. No.
You're right. Lamar says, "Hey Kim, Terry going to Magic City." Am not, Kim. Am not. In case
it's going down.
Am not doing it. All right, y'all. Well, hey man, as always, I appreciate y'all. Everybody in the chat, we cannot thank you enough. You could have been anywhere. You chose to spend the time with us. We appreciate it. Thank you. Again, Jordan, Deboe, my guys, appreciate y'all. Love doing this. I want to thank God for waking me up this morning, giving me this opportunity. Last but not least, I want to thank Mr. Jack Spade and my brother Eric Parker for truly giving me my opportunity in this business. And look, you can find me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. Say again, that is the number 4, My ATL Sports on YouTube. And hey, Jordan, funny thing, the next time we do a movie, it can be found on, that's right, For My ATL Movies 1 on YouTube. So yeah, now guys, I got 4 subscribers on For My ATL Movies. So I'm probably, we will continue to do movies on both. And by the time we really get the subscribers up on For My ATL Movies, then we'll start exclusively streaming to that. But for now, at For My ATL Sports 1, you can find both movies and sports. Guys, thank you. You guys have an amazing day. The outro that I'm about to play is also by my friend Lamar Jackson. If the outro works, it's been tripping lately. But here we go. Thanks, guys. You guys have an amazing day. Peace.
Hey, you just watched another entertaining and interesting For My ATL Fans Sports 1 show. If you enjoyed the show, please let T-Wil know by hitting the like, share, and subscribe buttons. T-Wil would have brought you this message himself. This guy doesn't know how to keep it short and simple, not to mention that outrageous laugh. Anyway, tune in next time and have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.